On today's episode of Daily Good News, we're going to talk about Skechers raising money for animals in need. We're going to talk about two sisters in Turkey and how they're giving back to their community. All that and more on the Daily Good News. Cue it. It's your girl Jessica, aka J Hart, and I am your host of the Daily Good News. Before anything, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified when a new episode drops every single day. Now, as always, first and foremost, we are going to take a moment to do a quick vibe check. Vibe check. 1, 2, 1, 2. How you doing? How you feeling? Take a moment to be present and take a deep breath in. Now let's get right to the good news. CEO of Pinterest has decided to do something very kind and compassionate. Now there's a new app out, it's called How We Feel. The app was built by a team of researchers at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. They wanted to help public health officials pinpoint COVID-19 hotspots so they could predict areas that they would see spikes. The app allows individuals in the U.S. to quickly report their age, gender, zip code, symptoms, health conditions, and testing results. Now, the app does not ask for your name, phone number, or email. It uses privacy techniques so that it can protect your identity. So why am I talking about this app? What's so good about it? What is the good news here? Well, the good news is that the CEO of Pinterest has decided for every person who downloads the How We Feel app, he will donate a meal through Feeding America. That's right, the CEO of Pinterest said for every person who downloads the app How We Feel, he will donate a meal through Feeding America to someone in need. Now I want to talk about Bryant Park in New York City, one of my favorite spots. The grass in Bryant Park was cut to resemble a heart as a thank you to healthcare workers, first responders, and essential workers. Now I want to talk about Shake Shack. The restaurant chain has returned their $10 million PPP loan. Basically, they stated that they're fortunate to still generate business. They were able to raise money from their investors. So basically, they really just don't need the money. They would rather it go to someone who does. Shake Shack received the $10 million from the Federal Paycheck Protection Program. However, the founder and CEO of Shake Shack released a public statement saying, until every restaurant that needs it has had the same opportunity to receive assistance, we're returning ours. So Shake Shack has returned their $10 million PPP loan. Now I want to head over to Turkey, where two sisters are giving back to their community. One of the sisters, her name is Necklace, she's head of an animal rights association. She's been working in animal welfare since 1993. She basically got her sister Nazif involved, and they travel miles and miles every day to feed around 200 stray animals in need. So ever since the lockdown has been in place, these animals are on the street, they're not getting any food, there's no one to feed them, so these two sisters came up with this beautiful idea to get out and feed these animals. So every day they travel around 100 kilometers, they load about 265 pounds of food for the 200 stray animals. So shout out to those two sisters from Turkey for giving back and being compassionate. Skechers, the shoe company, has raised over $5 million to help shelter animals across the U.S. And to be exact, it's $5.45 million. The money went to animal welfare agencies. Since 2016, for every Bob's from Skechers item purchased in the U.S., a donation is made to the Petco Foundation. The Petco Foundation helps to save and support animals in their shelter and pet adoption network. And this is clearly something Skechers is passionate about. So they just raised over $5 million to help shelter animals across the U.S. And that was today's episode of Daily Good News. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when a new episode drops every day. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, and then make sure you hit share. Share this with your friends and your family members. Let them know about the good news happening around the world every single day. If you want to read more, head over to LovEvolution.media. I'm your host, Jessica, aka J Hart, and I'll see you tomorrow.